Alright, it's 7:30 in the morning, April 6th. We are having things happen today. We have our container shipped from America with the planters in it. We have the crane ready. I think we're ready. It could rain. They're not too worried, and we're gonna go. So, one strap. Stacey got one strap on her. Hopefully it won't fall off on the way. He was just there. Crane running. Still looking for the driver of the truck. So we're at the farm and they are arriving. This is very, very good. We made the river crossing. Here's our green container. We want to set it next to that. Here comes our crane. Behind it comes our container. So it looks good so far. I guess he's going to drive in. I would have had him back in. Well, I guess he doesn't have a choice. Good! Perfect. Doors in the back. So we have him drive in. No problem. The crane will do it. Alright, so the truck is positioned. Excuse me, they want to pick the container from the side. So he's getting set up, put the outriggers on, he's going to rig up so we can lift it. We have the container set with the doors to the back. The goal is to set them on those rocks that we have set. Approximately 5 feet apart is what we're looking at. And we're excited. This is a good day. The first container from the US here. Made it through customs. Looks in great shape. In the video last night, our custom agent was taking videos inside the container. You can see in the distance is threatening just light showers this morning, potentially more this afternoon. But we are very, very happy that this came from all the way from the United States with valuable planting equipment stuff that we need. So right now he's just rigging up. He'll be able to lift the container and then slide it a little bit and set it down on the rocks. I think we'll be in good shape as we get everything positioned. We'll take more videos as we go, but it's good. We're about not quite 8 o'clock in the morning. Things have gone smoothly, so it's a good day. So while I'm waiting for the crane to get set up, I'm going to walk in the field here a little bit. I'm looking at some of the you can see some of the herbicide activity and some of the weeds. Starting to knock this stuff down. The grasses will take a little longer, but there's just a little bit of symptomology, I think is the proper word, on the grasses. Corn looks great. Continues to grow. We're at about 1, 2, 3, 4 to 5 collar stage. Field is relatively clean. We have a few spots that we had a little grass and stuff come through, but the herbicide we put on about 2 days ago is starting to work. We're hoping that it just completely wipes out any weeds that we have in the field, and hopefully this field will continue to be very clean. You can see some of the, that's part of a tree there that we got. It's dying down. There's another one. So we know the field's not going to be perfect, but we're very happy the way this project has been going. As I scan across the part that's planted, if you look out in the distance, right there, those huts we keep talking about, we're planted that far. We got about half that field sprayed. Here's what we have set up inside the container of our planters and other equipment that we need. And looks like it's going to work well. This is probably the only time we'll bring out this container, a container here to this site. Otherwise we'll be probably in Techiman at the warehouse. The next containers have grain dryer parts in it, so it'll be an easier unload there because it's all on concrete. And actually this crane is from Techiman, so they're actually only about a mile or so away from probably 2 miles at the most from our site there. So be easy for him there. We're just very, very blessed, very fortunate. It's not raining today, but They're getting things ready, going to run the outriggers out and get set to lift. So right now they're running out the outriggers. You can see how they're stabilizing the crane so it doesn't tip over. There we go. It's always good to see the outriggers move. They have, probably he's going to set out all the way. He's going to position it. Got blocks and stuff. The ground's pretty firm. He should be all right. Shouldn't tip much. Tips a little bit, he can readjust. But he will get it set. He'll do a test swing usually. See if anything's soft. Then he'll readjust and then he'll rig the pick. So right now he's just running everything off the truck engine. He hasn't started the actual crane engine yet. That's the engine towards the back. The engine that you can see with the chrome exhaust on is what's running now. That's actually the truck engine. 60-ton crane. So he's just getting things lined up. So we're fueling up tractors today. Or waiting. Getting things lined up with the crane. They have chains situated. They are big. Hopefully this guy can scale the container safely. There we go. He's got it rigged. He's going to have them pretty wide, which is what you want. You don't want to crush the container. It shouldn't. It isn't that heavy. Should be able to hook into the four corners, pick it, slide it, set her in. So we should be good here. Just getting things situated. The counterbalance, which is ran all the way out. The back of the crane. That's to counterbalance the load. Process of there you go, perfect. Hooked well. No safeties on it, but should be all right. Typically you put a pin through so it can't come loose, but we're going to trust they know what they're doing, that they don't drop it or have it fail. Process is set in the other corner. Hopefully there's no twist in the chain. That would be very bad. And the container would try to spin then. Like he's organizing the chains now. That's good. Alright, so we're in the process now of lifting the chains. We will see how well they did at positioning everything. Weighs about 25,000 pounds US. Looks pretty good. The deal is, yep, you don't want to move it much.
Oi, así kitam ding. Kitam ding. Kitam ding ding ding.
No, just there we go. He is starting to put things away. Hopefully this guy can get down without getting hurt. He's a good climber. I think he's done that before. I think they've unloaded containers before and made it look easy. Very good. That's your crane company. Phone numbers. If you're in Techiman area, that's a crane to get, 60 tonner. It's for hire. Boxes and such, and things look good. We're going to try to get the one planter out here, maybe on a rain day. We're not ready to plant today. I'd like to get my spray module out, but we'll see. Today's April 6th. We are out spraying the little 5065. It's going pretty well. Just waiting for water to come. There's one water wagon's coming right now. If you look towards the shed, you can see our container, the yellow container that showed up today in the earlier part of this video. Corner looks good. Good stand. It's growing well. It's probably at about 2 collar. We'll move it across. There's our 2 huts. Next to some of our row crop cultivators. That's where we left them last time I had the big rain. We got the dozers working. We've got Cal and Solo doing some tillage. The goal is once we get done spraying, which will hopefully be in later this afternoon, we will switch over to fertilizer spreader. We'll start putting fertilizer on. The field that they've been disking the last few days. Once that's on, then they can work it all and get it ready for planting, hopefully good. So there's the neighbor's Massey. Cut across our farm to get to their 200 acres. It's a 4-row coon. So, yeah, interesting to see if he's done or what's he doing. Well, it's about 6 o'clock. We did get the corn sprayed. It worked out well. We're heading up now. I've got the sprayer unhooked. We got George and the guys following. I'm going to put the fertilizer spreader on it tomorrow. So just heading up, leaving the field. There's the corn. It's taller and taller every day. It looks good. I'm not sure if we can tell or not, but this is a really sharp knob just on the other side of the river crossing. The bulldozers came and leveled it down today. Looks really nice. Now we've got our river crossing, which isn't too bad. But from here, it's just a nice gentle turn up there now, which is perfect, just what we wanted. So I'll let it get a quick video of that. Thursday night, we're looking at the Morgan seed. Looks like it germinated pretty good. Cal's just counting them out now, see what we got for numbers. Oh, Morgan seed, we're right around 90%.
Yep.
And we think that's close to what the bank said, 90, 95, somewhere in there. So, and we probably should have set it out in the sun, give it a little more heat
Yeah,
and stuff.
the air conditioning unit in here didn't help as much. But
We didn't give it 30 days to sprout like in Minnesota. So.
Yes, it didn't have a ton of sunlight, and there's a couple here where you can see it's starting to break through. It's starting to the radicals starting to poke out.
Yep.
If you'd have given that another day or two,
Yep. So
would been a little higher.
a lot better than the mass drop we had.
Yes, much better.
This was tested just 2 months ago, I think, right?
Yep, in February.
Yep. So should be good. We'll look forward to getting this Morgan seed planted.